Alright, and back with more City Skylines, and today I think we actually experience a death wave, which should be terrible. Nobody ever using this still? Nope. Cool. And the other thing I wanted to do today was obviously fill this all out, district it up, and it might be the last episode in this area, in the city area, until I move down. Probably here for the farm, probably up here for the airport, and I don't know if I'll ever put anything in here. Probably not. It could just be a field or some shit. But let's see, I know I should probably add in one of these over here. I want you to be up against this road. There we go. And I probably need one of these, although the health is pretty high. Except for there, the darker means it's bad. So if I just plop one close, yeah, whatever, right here, it's fine. Should make them happy. Should start losing more money, which, I mean, we're getting kind of low on that. But this should be filling in fine. This I need to redo today, which is exactly what I'm going to do right now. Now, I'm not really sure what I'm going to put through here. I know it's just going to be houses, but I'm not sure how I want to design it up. I could do like a straight-ish road and then just branch it off. Similar to how the island is, but in its own thing. Something like that. I'm sure this looks exactly like what I just put there before, now that I think about it. If I just do that. Just a little plot of homes behind it. It could be like the campus sort of thing. You don't have power. Neither do you. Let's see. Never mind, you do have power now. I don't know what caused you to have power. It must be this. I was only putting out 2 million watts, that's probably why. Is this not connected to the main grid yet? Oh no, it's not, that's right. I'm never going to put anything on this road. So, let's just bring this down from the mountain. Connect it up to there, and then eventually I'll make something. Probably just put offices here. And that might connect it up. If not, then I can always just put something. Let's see, right over here. Because I'm not going to put anything there anyway, so I might as well. And I can get rid of this. And I can get rid of this, because now it's connected up to the main grid. Yep, there we go. See, through here, though, I kind of want to design some sort of walkway thing. I know I want this to come through. At least straight up to here. This might cut down to the road. This might cut across, so it might have like a straight line. Might be how I section off this campus thing. Which works for me, really, when I think about it. Because now if I just connect up that, and then I connect up that. Maybe build an extra little road off of here. Not that far up. Something like there. And then connect that up as well. I don't think you're connected up to that, and that annoys me to no end. There we go, now you're all connected up. Alright, so if I was to just put some good old houses in here, probably just plot up in the 3 to 4 square areas. Put a shop or two in along the way. Can't hurt. Because I don't want it to be too populated, but I want it to be filled in at least. Something like those, and this one. Do that, and then we'll add in. Not there. back in through here will be a couple little shops. Here can be a house. There we go. So we'll just let that grow in here. It's probably just going to be offices. Yeah, that's pretty much everything along this road, and I should probably change that. Why is that such a sharp thing? Why did I make it like that? I shouldn't have. So let's say if I delete this, and then I can just curve it. Now here, okay, you are going to line up. Okay, good. It'd be a gentler curve for them. You know, they won't have to stop and turn. They can just turn. There we go. So let's see if you're going down there, if that's any better for you. Oh yeah, much better. Okay, that'll flow much nicer. And I'm guessing people are just going to cut through here to turn around, since it's easier. I am going to connect this up whenever I can get it to work. You know how it is. There we go. All these little edges I just want to connect up. Wait, there we go. Just so people have easier ways to walk to where they need to go. Alright, so if I fill this in with offices, just erase, you know, the usual little edges that pop off of it. There we go. Because I'm not really going to put anything into here. Here, I don't know what I'm going to do, honestly. Could I put another section of high density in? Is it necessary? I don't know. I mean, I guess it would make sense for a place like this to have it in here. We'll see if I can make it work with the current shape. If not, then I'll just change it. So I just want that going through, and then I want little subsections cutting in. Nothing too crazy. You know, no, we're not going to connect that up. We want this to be its own area. There we go. We'll just do a little section over here. So I'm trying not to cut off any of the usable squares. You know, like from here to here. I wish there was a tool that I could erase certain buildable sections on the roads. So I could, you know, if I want to just build on this road and not include this, I could erase that without smushing both of them. That'd be nice. Watch there be something in the game the whole time I just didn't realize. You know how pissed I would be if that was the thing? So if I fill this in with high density, you know what, let's get a shop. Let's get a park in first, because I like that spiral park. Let's see if I can throw that in there. It's my favorite park so far. It just works so well with stuff like this. Yeah, now if I just connect that up. Maybe a little curve on that. Nah, I'll just keep it straight. It works fine the way it is. That gives me an excuse to put... Oh yeah, we're doing it. One little plot of high density. So I'm sure that won't completely destroy everything. Gotta fix those. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. We could make this low density shops. Just for... Maybe not here, but just for here. Possibly here. So I think they're on the same grid. They're not. Okay, never mind. That'll just be blank. Might put it... Oh yeah, the offices are going to go back here, so I don't really need that. Let me put them up against... Actually, no, let me just fill this all in that way so I can get it all sorted out. At least around this area. So it's just simple as painting this in. And erasing certain things. I'm probably just going to erase this whole thing, actually. Not going to have that in there. Erase that. Going to erase this. That right there. So we got the offices. I should probably put them in on this side as well. And then start building in the houses on the inside. I think I'll do that. Actually, we don't even want any stuff there. That we can get it rid of. Yeah, I'll put a couple along there. Nothing here, really. Back here, of course, and here, of course. Okay, so now if we just go in and erase the usual stuff we've been erasing for the past, like, 20 episodes. Should be sorted. Why are you... I didn't mean to do that. Go, we'll get rid of that. This side looks good. That looks good. Get rid of this. Get rid of that one. Thought I painted that. I must have misclicked it. So if we fill that in, that's good. Don't think I need anything else in there. It's probably just going to run offices along the back edge of this whole road. So let me do that, and I'll just speed that up because, you know, it's going to be literally just click, 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 and then erase the little edges, so I'll be right back. Alright, so it appears the garbage is getting low, so, you know, the usual, just plop another... Can I put one on this side? Yeah, put one there. That is the right one, correct? Yeah, advanced generation blank, because that one is ridiculous for the price. That is not worth it. So, there we go, fill that all in. That's pretty much what I wanted. Now it's just gonna have to, you know, grow in. Oh shit, I gotta do all this too. It's just all offices. There's really nothing else I can do. Well, you know what? Here's the thing. I'll leave this open for now because of the amount of offices that have to grow in. And if they want more people, then I'll throw them in there. But as for the electricity, I overlooked that problem, didn't I? Shit. Because I can't put them on the ground. So they gotta get filled in somehow without interfering with what I've painted down, which is the most annoying thing. Okay, so I can put one right there, and there, and here. So try to remember that in your brain for like 2 seconds. Here, and here. Well, I didn't even need the other one. Okay. There we go. So that's connected up to the grid now. That isn't. Damn it. Alright, what can I squeeze in here? Right here, possibly? Okay, and then one more section. I guess it wouldn't matter if it goes right there, because it's not on a road, it's just on a walkway. So that's connected now. This is not connected. There's a gap right there at the corner. Now it's connected. I'm assuming this side is going to grow in weird. That's okay. I guess I don't need this anymore either. I do need one of them there though, so. Guess I can connect that up too, just to triple check to make sure it's all connect it up. I guess while that's all filling in over there, slowly, I'll just start decorating the other areas. So I know for a fact I wanted to put some rocks, sounds dumb, into these sections, just because I like that. It's just like a couple of these rotated and put into each other. Just in the middle. This is pretty much what I'll be doing in Planet Coaster, is just decorating every single thing there is. So, hope you like that, with the occasional coaster building and rides placing. As a warning, that's pretty much what that's going to be. It's just decoration, building areas, because there's not much park management to that game, actually, from what I've played. It's more just build, which I'm okay with, because I prefer that sort of thing, really, but... How did you... Okay, never mind. I thought a tree got on the road for a second. So just want to start filling these in with trees. Maybe not right there. Just turn that brush size down a bit. I want to keep them on this side, though. There's some... I know trees aren't really like a big thing in a giant city, but I can't make it all concrete, you know? I gotta break it up in parts here. Just running along the sides, because I pretty much put all the walkways I wanted to in this side of the city, so we're good on that. Definitely want to fill these gaps with trees. Then along the back. Good thing about Planet Coaster is that I'll be individually placing everything, so probably spend about... Hope don't want them in the middle there, or through the highway, that's for sure. I will probably spend about 3 to 4 episodes just on the entrance itself, so... Because I know what I want to make, and I'm pretty sure I can make what I have planned. I hope. It's pretty large, but you know, depending on how the computer handles it is the question, because you know how late we got in this series before the computer was like, please stop, I can't take any more. Problem with Planet Coaster is I can't do the same thing. I can't just delete half a park and build another half of a park, you know. It's a shame. So if I have to turn the graphics down really low, if I have to switch over to shadow play, I'll do it, because I already have to record at 30 FPS for Planet Coaster to begin with on medium settings, because that game, it's not really optimized too well. Because I looked it up, so I was really curious as to why it ran like shit in the beginning, because it is not optimized at all. That I think I'll leave open, and I'll just place other little things in between. I'm just laying down the base tree stuff for now. We can always come back to that. Delete those little trees that slipped in. No, I was gonna say, I wonder if I could drag something through, but I don't see how it would be useful here. Maybe just trees in the backdrop would be fine for it. I gotta watch towards the coast, because I don't really want trees too close to it, but I want them close. Something like that. I don't want them just hanging over the edge. And what really slows down the game here is the trees, because that's why I always wait till the very end to do it, because then it's not going to get in the way as I'm, you know, trying to build in it. Because there is a tree limit in this game, and I've hit it testing sometimes, but you have to make like a super huge brush, and I'm going to design the middle of those. Super huge brush and just paste like half the map full of trees. Like if I covered this all in with trees, that'd be the tree limit. Hey, I left Lakehart as a district. You know, we're going to keep that, why not? I do want to pause the game just slightly, just to make sure I get the main areas that I want painted in, with trees painted in before it goes dark. This is like a super casual conversation I'm having with myself. Because, I mean, what else is there really to talk about? I've done 40-some episodes on this. Enjoying the hell out of it. Still enjoy it. Probably not going to put trees along the coast there. But we'll put them in here. I just like seeing them in between the buildings. I just think it adds so much more than just making like a grid of buildings like I did over at the corner near the mountain. Because I don't have to fill in every single thing with trees. It could just be like a little gap here and there, but for the most part, I think already that looks much better than, you know, like a barren part of the city. I do like how compact it is, but if I did this everywhere, it wouldn't have the same effect. Let's go in order here so we don't forget anything. So we did all this. I want to do the back. Yeah, let me just cover this all in. Let's turn the brush strength down. We'll try to blend that in as much as possible so you don't really know that I deleted that. Just try to very lightly put in some trees. There we go. Along the back edge, maybe. I kind of want to just lightly do it. I can't place trees off the grid. I could have swore I was able to do that. Okay, so if I erase them, I can't get them back. Well, that's interesting. If I would have knew that before, I wouldn't have been just deleting them off. I guess in a way that's nice to get around the tree limit. So I can just go and delete some off in areas. Turn that brush strength back up throughout here, though. Turn that brush size down. So I do like the idea of this being covered with trees through here. So I figured if you're going to make a neighborhood, I don't want it up against the... No, I wasn't going to put trees there, but I changed my mind. Put it up against like a big, huge road, it just seems weird, so I want something like a buffer in between. Through here, and then... just cover these little gaps. As small as they are. It's nice to just fill them out with some green. I got the monotony. Here's tricky, because this might be a section where I don't put much. Maybe in the corner, and maybe up to here. Past that, I might not, because I like how that looks just open. Like on this side, yeah, sure, I'll do it, but... you know what, fuck it. I can always delete. I don't always have to keep what I put in, so... It's a good thing about the trees. I can, you know, do a mass deletion if I need to. Unlike, you know, deleting roads where I had to single-handedly go in and delete every single road. It's just, oh my god, that was the worst. Because I thought there would have been like a mod on the workshop or something where I could have, you know, downloaded something that deleted large amounts of roads at once. And I think there was, but there was like a disclaimer. It was like, okay, this might break your game, and you might never be able to get certain things back, so I wouldn't recommend doing this often. I was like, well, let's not do that at all then, because I don't need to fuck up the city any worse than what I already built it as, so... Where are those? It's always in here. I just love these things. I don't know why. I love putting the rocks here. We could put some little bushes around it or something. Not like that. Just do that. See, what trees are those? Are they these things? No. Is it these? No. Oh, these are custom trees? Where the hell do you get these from? You sneak these in. You know what? On the inside here, I'll fill in with these trees. Oh, that's really working great, isn't it? Come on. A little more. Gotta delete them under there, though. I don't want them through the middle. I think that's what I'll do. In between all those, I'll just add in... What was these? Okay. Here I gotta fill in with regular trees. These rocks work so well on this little triangle. Just do I want to keep the same design throughout. Kinda. I enjoy that. Gives a familiarity to it, but trying not to hang it over onto the road like that. Just trying to push it back a bit. That seems good enough. Okay, well, it seems my computer is not liking the trees I put down. Well, worst comes to worst, I could always just bump it down to 30 FPS, and that'll give me extra time, which I think is what I'll probably do. It might also be the density in which I make this, which might fuck up, you know, my computer. Which I believe is a huge part of that. Plus the trees. The trees really just drag it down. But not much more to do with that. Besides, oh yeah, I gotta do that one. And possibly that one. With that design. But you know what, let me just speed this shit up. Because I got nothing else to say, and we're pretty much almost done with this. There we go. Set that shit to constant day because I couldn't see anything at night. So that's what the city looks like, filled out with trees. You know, I like that. I still have to fill in the little circle gap things with some rocks and shit. Maybe different trees would have did better there. I think that's what I'll do. Get rid of these trees. I'll just add in those bright, you know, those bright green ones that I use for the island. I think is what I'll use in here. I think that'd be better. Different color to it. Maybe mix them. No, 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 no. Those are bad. Yeah, those do not mix well with what I'm going for here. These do, though. These are fine. Not as dense. You can still see the rocks. I think that works pretty well. Stands out. Now I just get to place a bunch of rocks down. I know there's like hundreds more of these rocks I could download for different shapes and everything, but Jesus Christ, you know, I mean, like, I can't. It's just gonna be like winging it sort of thing. Try to connect up some of these to bigger shapes and then... I mean, you won't really be able to see much, but still. It's nice just to do it. If I made a walkway going through here, because this is kind of a large area. I really doubt this is going to make like any bit of difference to what is happening here. But it couldn't hurt. We can just loop it around. Of course, I put it in the one spot that I want to turn it in. No, too much. There we go. Gradual curve. Gradual curve, and then just move this like so. Am I making a Pepsi symbol? I don't want to do that. Okay, there we go. That looks alright. Looks different from everything else in the city, so I don't mind it. Here, it's a little smaller, so I can manage it a bit better. Which is nice. Always forget, rocks are here. So sort of like the other one. To which I kind of just want to make like a big rock in the center here. Then drag this around it in a circle. Straight line first. then curve a circle around it. I don't know if I'll be able to curve like a perfect circle, but probably not. Hell knows, there gonna be no perfect circle. Great band though, but it doesn't work here. I can get rid of this one. Why are you getting rid of both? No, just get rid of this. Do I know which one it is? Hey, it was that one. Alright. You know, I'll take the ugly shape for now. Just throw a couple other rocks. It's gonna be like a crop circle, I guess. I don't know. I didn't mean to place that, but hey, it's there now. There we go. We'll just delete those other trees that got in the rocks and on the other side. Should probably individually place these ones, I'd say. Just because I don't want them in there. There we go. And then you get out of here. Can't tell if you're one or not, so we'll just put you back and place a couple of these along here. So this is growing in decently. I shut off the lights throughout here. Pretty boring. I didn't want to show you that. Just no reason. As this all grows in, throughout here, what I've painted in, I will start the farm over here, build that, design it up, and towards the end of building the farm, I'll come back and build in whatever I need to here, whether it's a couple more houses, whether it's just offices, or a couple shops here and there, and along this water line. Because I'm pretty much done with this city, the downtown part at least. I've pretty much colored in whatever I needed to. Actually, I didn't color in this. Let me just do that with the green trees, the bright green, because that's what I want to do anyways. And then we'll just do a little design in the circle, and then we can leave. Not too dense of trees, just something to, you know... Didn't mean to do that. Just something to add some extra color to it. There we go. And then good old rock coming in. Wrong menu. Nope, it's in this one. I will never remember that. Yeah, just put a fucking giant rock in there. That doesn't fit in there at all. We'll just cover it with these things. That little thing out of there. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. But yeah. Also, before I leave, I just wanted to say I'm turning this down to 30 FPS next episode from here on out, just so I can finish this city, because I noticed putting those trees in really just... It's mostly because I run OBS with this and do it all in one thing. If I didn't run OBS next to this, I could easily finish this in other parts of the city without ever messing with anything. But, you know, thanks OBS for that. So just like Planet Coaster, next episode will be in 30 FPS, so I'm done for today. I'll see you next time for the farm. Yeah, this is going to be the outro. You curious as to why this is the outro? Well, because I noticed there's a lot of traffic here and I need a road. So we're going to do that. Damn, that fucked everything up. Hurry up and delete that in the 15 seconds I got here. So we're going to delete those. And yeah, so I'll see you next time. Oh, gotta shut the lights off too. There we go. See you next time. Hopefully it'll ease some traffic.